Hey guys, just a quick moment to remind you to go to MegaGWolf.com, as well as check out and sign up for our forums to enter conversations with me and many others. Thank you and enjoy the video. Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Generations. On the last video, we defeated the dreaded Planet Wisp, a stage that will forever haunt my dreams. But thankfully we didn't do too bad actually. Today we're going to be focusing on the challenges, as we do need to collect some keys to finally fight that boss. In this video in particular, we are only going to do the challenge maps. There aren't going to be any boss fights, so if you're not interested in those, then you might want to skip this one. Now it's actually quite hard for me to decide which maps to go in, especially when there's a key in the way. Because of these later 3 stages, I'm not particularly fond of any of these levels, except for one in particular actually, in Crisis City, as we're about to see. You have this ring collecting one, which is terrible, but the most important one, which actually unlocks a usable shield during the classic levels, is the Flame Shield Challenge. Now, for those who have played Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, will know exactly what the Flame Shield does, and it does exactly the same in here, except, well, this thing flings you pretty far, pretty quickly. Whoa, obvious jump cut was obvious. Just had a bit of an interruption, sorry about that. But seriously, this shield is actually quite deadly, purely because of how much fun it is to use. Oh, the amount of times I've often found myself flying off into the endless abyss just because I've been too trigger happy with the button. What I always thought was a funny little gimmick was when you destroy an enemy with the shield boost, it takes a little while for them to explode because it's like trying to catch up with what just happened. I honestly think that the Flame Shield would be really good for trying to speed levels, but when you actually get to getting the Flame Shield in an actual speed run, especially since I don't think speed runs would... Well, actually, no, I suppose you would need to do certain levels, so it might be useful in a speed run. Oh, I'm not really sure. All I know is I'm sure that spike ball right there, that spinny spiky thing, was the worst thing in this entire level. If you hit that wrong and at a slow speed, you will never get past that bit. This whole challenge is just laid out awkwardly and it doesn't like you. But thankfully with enough effort you can do it pretty quickly. I mean, I probably could have saved a good 10 seconds on just messing up this bit alone. As you can see, it almost had me eaten. And that's already our first challenge completed, and we got an S rank. Not that that matters, although I will be trying on these challenges at least. Something for me to go towards, I guess. So, the more important question is, what challenge do we do next? And do we buy the Flame Shield? Probably not. But what do we get? Sweet Mountain! Hey, Sonic Colors, not bad. Do like me some Sonic Colors. So, the annoying part about these challenge entry doors is that they're all kind of interlinked and you have to go up and down and all around to try and get to them. I swear, the amount of times I've got lost in this place is ridiculous. Oh, hey, something to do with Vector. What do we have to do with Vector? What? Nah, let's not do that with Vector. What is this one? The Rooftop Challenge, or the Endless... Oh, Endless Boost. Okay, this one's pretty simple, although that doesn't mean I'm going to be good at it. The idea is you're meant to boost a lot, and if you stop boosting, you lose. I think, essentially. I think you can stop boosting to jump. I'm not sure, but pretty much you just got to keep going. If you stop at any point, you lose. And these levels are usually pretty quick, so I don't expect to be here very long unless I fail reasonably bad, which is more than likely to happen. Oh, it happened. That was quick. That happened a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be honest. Let's retry that again. So yeah, I must remember that the B button does have a function in this game, and that's to make him slide. I assume I have to slide under those things, or else I'm going to get sliced in half like before. I always found it a little bit annoying, but kind of clever, how whenever you were boosting, the music would kind of do this weird fuzzy sound. Kind of interesting. Oh, what else have we got to go? I hope not a lot. Oh, what the fuck is all this? There's lots of electricity. Oh, come on! That was not cool, man. 10,000 tries later, we're back here and we've managed to get a bit further. Thankfully, this stage is almost over. As you can tell, the S rank's only 50 seconds, so it's not really going to be a very long map. Here's the end. Okay, cool. It's not very nice when the ship decides to throw barrels at me. Well, that's 2 challenges down, and we've only reached about 4 minutes 50, so I guess this isn't going to be too long of an episode this time, as we are just catching up. What do we have? New skill? Oh, right! We unlocked the endless boost. That's actually pretty useful. Well, it would have been pretty useful if we haven't already completed all the stages. Come back here, you stupid! Fine, I won't get that. It's taunting me. Now, this is one of those annoying times when I said the levels kind of loop around. You have to go up here and around here and across here if you want to get to some of these levels. And then you can go around here. What's this one? Is this any good? Spoilers, you can hear. Ah, flickies. No, not doing flickies. Oh, hang on. Let me actually find what I want here. Man, so many jump cuts, edits in here. We're going to do this one, which is you have to keep the signpost flying like you would in the end of any stage in Sonic 3. And I'm actually going to change the music for this one since I've actually completely forgot to do it for the last 2 levels. Hopefully, no one's noticed. Oh, damn, I mentioned it. Fuck. I always thought the novelty of this stage was actually pretty funny, just because it used to be a mission for a lot of people to try and keep that signpost up in the air as long as possible. Now, the idea of this stage is you're meant to try and keep knocking the signpost to get it to the very end of the level. If it hits the ground, it isn't game over, but it does make your time drain, meaning you get a worse score. So we don't really want that. We want to try and keep it as high as possible, but not too high that we have to wait too long for it to come down. So it is quite challenging, but if you do your hits right and if you time them correctly, you'll probably do pretty well. Now, this open outside area is actually where the most damage can be dealt. As you can see, it does take a little while for the thing to come down if you hit it really high. But now, we have to try and keep it quite high, and even think about going back for it, because it can kind of get stuck. It's not really what you need on this level. I apologize for talking, by the way. I know you're trying to... Oh, I just fell for a newbie trap. Oh, man. That platform was just that little bit too high for me to actually reach. And I was trying, in desperate plea, to try and get the signpost, and realizing they were trying to do that. But they did give us a -10, so we're technically even now. But I do apologize for talking over this awesome music. It's probably one of my favorite pieces. It's probably a lot of people's favorite piece from Sonic in general. And hey, we're by the end already. We just have to get the signpost into that starry field there and then run past it. And we've succeeded, and we've got another S rank. That's all S ranks. Even though the second stage was a bit of a bitch. It doesn't count if you die on the actual stages like that to get an S rank. So we've now got all of the keys, or at least we're going to get all of the keys when I finally get the key after trying to get this and failing miserably. Oh, God damn it. These things, they run away from me. I don't know what it is. They don't like me. I guess they just don't want to be collected. No, man, I'm determined. The art can kind of be caught. Fuck it. Just, no. I give up. Let's just unlock the boss door and get on with 2 keys. Oh, right. Duh. I haven't even got the 3rd key yet. Man, I'm doing well today. It's a good thing this isn't a proper episode, or else I'd be, like, embarrassed and shit. But thank you for joining in. Let's play Sonic Generations. I almost wanted to say Advance, and I was like, this isn't Advance. What am I on about? I'll see you next time as we face not 1, but 2 bosses. You have seen the other boss that we're going to fight in this video already. So look out for him, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Okay, thanks, bye!